And good afternoon. As we have thunderstorms moving into the area, we have several thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. There are numerous wrecks around town, as we have portions of I-20 right now that are closed due to an 18-wheeler that is overturned. It's going to be at the mile marker 156, which would put this just east of Sam's if you're going toward the Alabama line where the Jimmy Rogers Parkway is. We have an 18-wheeler. I just posted pictures of that just a moment ago. And as a matter of fact, before we get into looking at radar, we'll go ahead and pull this up where you can take a look at what we've got. This is the scene. Let me hit one more button here. Here's the scene that we're looking at this afternoon. This is I-20 right now. This is an 18-wheeler that is turned over. Luckily, there is not a fuel spill with this. We're fortunate. And I think it was carrying just regular products for a store. It wasn't anything hazardous. So that we're glad over that. The driver is okay. A miracle in itself that something like that could happen. As we look at this, here's the front view of that as you look at this front cap of the truck there. Now, traffic is blocked and they're diverting traffic over the bridge and then getting back on. If it had to happen, it happened in a good place to where you could take an exit. Meridian Police Department is on scene. Lima is on scene as well, directing traffic and making sure everything's okay with the spill that happened there. Odie is there. We'll try to talk to him in just a few moments and check in with all of that. Now, as we've seen this, I also had a tree. We have another wreck that happened just a little bit ago. I think they've got this cleaned up. But as we pull this up, this would be Highway 39 is where we're at, right in front of Alliance Healthcare. Right here. And here's a video of what we've got. As you can see with that, it was with the rain, maybe it's hard to see exactly what happened. Again, that's on Highway 39. Right there at the red light as you come up on Hardee's there at North Hill Street. Car lost control and hit a power pole. Lines were down. One lane of traffic was blocked there. So they've been working to clear that up. Now, I wanted to also say that we had a tree that was struck by lightning just a little bit ago. I'm trying to find my comments. Yeah, power line is down on the 300 block of 34th Avenue. A tree was struck by lightning. The top of the tree fell into the road. So that caused an issue there as well as we look at this. Numerous pictures that we'll look at, and if you've got a picture, please share with us so we can pass that along to everybody else. Now, we have seen hail in Meridian. Let's go to Meridian Honda radar as we pull this up. This is what we've got. If you'll see this pink area right there around Marion, we've had a lot of hail fall this afternoon in that area. Now, we don't have a thunderstorm warning for this area right here at Clark County. But if you're in Clark County right now, and trust me on this, it is pouring rain. And then we're going to work back west out of this. As we look at northeastern Clark County is pouring and lightning coming down all around Mathis Peaches, all the way back over here to Snell and Energy in these areas there. And as we go right up north into Lauderdale County, you're going to have a lot of rain out at Causeyville, out to the racetrack, and then back out here at Plant Sweat in southwestern Lauderdale County there, east of Stuckey's Bridge and to the northeast of Dunn's Fall. Now, as we move back to our west, we've got a thunderstorm warning, and as you'll see here, we don't have rain yet in Newton County, and we don't have it in Scott County, but it is under a thunderstorm warning, and that will last until 5 o'clock. That is roughly 1 hour from now as we look at that. Now, as we move back up here, we've also got a thunderstorm warning for Neshoba County and also thunderstorm warning for Leake County. This is the majority of our rain that we've got. If you're around Carthage right now, as the old saying goes, raining cats and dogs right now. Be careful in that area. Here at Edinburg, right there at the Exxon station by the old bank. If you're familiar with being in that area, it's pretty rough right now. This is creeping up on Highway 16 here, west of Pearl River Resort. I'm sure at this point it's black. Dylan Ray's in the studio with me this afternoon. And Dylan, have we gotten any pictures in on that side? You don't have a mic, do you? I just noticed that. That'll be all right. He'll get that in a second and come around and join us. I'll cut back to you here in a second once you've had a chance to look at all of that. As we go back here to look at radar again, all around Walmart, as we look in this in the Carthage area, look at that. We've got a storm that is just to the east of Highway 35 following down. Let's look at the locations this is going to affect. Walnut Grove, you'll have the storm in 22 minutes. It's going to go just to the east of the jail there, and then it will go just to the west of the post office in Sebastopol. Now, you're going to get wet there, and you are under a thunderstorm warning, and that's what we've got this afternoon, what we expect for the majority of the portions. Are you with me over there at this point, Dylan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you got to raise that up where we can hear you there, up closer to that. How about
anything in?
Nothing sent in pictures at this point?
Nothing from the crowd, but if y'all have anything, we'll gladly share it with the community. It's important to get that kind of information out to everybody, to let everybody know that what areas are damaged, where to take caution, all that sort of thing. So
now, as we look at this, as we go back over to radar at this point, Dylan, we pull this back up where everybody can take a look at this. Let's look at our times of what we've got. Now, if you're sitting in Leake County, this is going to be until this afternoon. Oop, I clicked the wrong button there. This is going to be until 4:15. Right there. Now, this is, we get into NESHOBA County, is until 4:30. When we get to Newton County, this is going to go until 5 o'clock, and also Scott County until 5 o'clock. So we've got 4:15, 4:30, and then 5 o'clock for these two. Again, the heaviest of this is around Carthage and south. And it's heavy there. But boy, if you're there at Walnut Grove, anywhere around the Dollar General there, just north, in northern far Scott County, right in along in there, it's going to pour cats and dogs on you here in a moment there. Again, now the Rosebud, quick stop, heavy rain there. Not much action happening in Newton County at the present time, but as we come across, Kemper County is all clear. As we go to southern Lauderdale County, we're showing a lot of rain there. We've got a little bit of a rain shower there also here at Rock Hill Churches and the western side, right there at I-20. Most of this rain now is south of I-20, and this is what blew through and caused all of those wrecks just a moment ago. Caused a serious storm over there. All right, we're going to call in just a second, and we're going to get an update from the interstate and see what we've got going on with that. All right, let me get an earplug here where I can actually hear what they're saying as we get near this. And again, I apologize. It's just one of those things that is live that happens as we go about this and get everything going. Didn't have it set up beforehand, but I'm getting there. And we'll find out exactly what's going on I-20, what to expect, and how long it's going to be there. Let me get this in my ear, and we'll do this. All right.
Remind us again who you're calling.
We're going to call the Lima director, Odie Barrett, and we'll find out from Odie exactly what's going on with the wreck that has happened. It's a mess out there, definitely, for sure.
Jennifer Clark's saying that it's raining heavy where she's at.
Did she give us a location as to where she might be?
Yeah, if you could tell us where. Megan Mosley also saying it's raining in Stonewall and thundering. Patricia Sierra also confirming that it is thunderstorm active in Stonewall.
Okay, a little bit there also. All right, as we have Odie Barrett joining us now live. Odie, you're still on I-20, aren't you?
That's correct.
All right, tell us the situation of what we got on the interstate, how long it's going to be blocked to what you see, and what the cleanup efforts are going to be.
So right now, the 18-wheeler is still overturned underneath Jimmy Rogers Parkway on I-20. That's the exit 156. We've got a little bit of oil on the ground that we are getting cleaned up now. Didn't lose any fuel. Our Simmons record is hooked up to it. Fixing to roll it over and then be able to clear that road up. So hopefully we can get everything cleared up and the interstate back open probably the next 30, 45 minutes. Right now we are using the on-ramp and the exit ramp to move traffic. So traffic is flowing, but it is at a slow flow right now.
All right, now, to your knowledge, was there any other wrecks there on 20, or was this the single one that happened from that storm that rolled through?
This is the one that happened on I-20. I believe there was another wreck on 39 bypass right after this one happened when that storm came through. But right now, this is the only one on the interstate that we've been informed of.
All right. Well, Odie, we appreciate you checking in with us, and you're giving it roughly 30 to 40 minutes, so the 5 o'clock crowd getting off should be able to use the interstate is what we're hoping.
That's correct.
All right. Well, Odie, thank you so much checking in with us with Lima, Lauderdale County Emergency Management. Appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. All right. Bye-bye.
And again, Dylan, as we both know, that's good news to have the interstate back open. Any more comments that we're getting?
Comments? No. We got a image from J.J. Thorne of the skies down in Marion, Mississippi. We'll get that loaded up for everybody to take a look at very soon. We got, I think everybody's caught up. Philadelphia, according to Charlotte Gray, there's no rain down that way. So.
Yeah, as you talk about Philadelphia, look at that. Downtown Philadelphia, there is no rain. You have to go to the western side out 16 there again. And the majority of this, let's turn this off, Dylan, and back out where everybody can see the motion of this storm of what it's doing. As we hit play on this, as you can tell, it's moving south. So Philadelphia probably will miss the rest of this as we back out. There's no storms at the present time above that development. That may happen later on, but right now, this is going to move down through Forest and Scott County. Quitman, y'all get ready. There's no warning for you, but you do have rain showers headed your way. As we watch this, just really has not at this point reached Newton or Scott County at this point. But the evening is still young. As we look at here around Macon, I want to bring this up if you're on Highway 14. This is going to be at Meshulaville within 18 minutes if you're in that neck of the woods right there. That's a lot of lightning with that and a bunch of hail. Now, let's look at another feature that we can offer you to show you of what's going on with, we got the hail. Let's look at the damaging winds that are involved with this. Now, if you'll notice here, we've got two areas. Equipment, y'all pay attention to this. Right there. Look how much wind we're getting here in Clark County and southern Lauderdale County. As we remember last week, we got power outages due to this, and it's a lot of wind with this. We moved back up, sporadic. We got a little bit here north of Chunky, and all back around here around Carthage and Walnut Grove area, a lot of that, and west of downtown Philadelphia, we've got wind. So the conditions could be worse. One of the worst that we're showing right now is down here in Clark County. So we'll watch that carefully as we go back and pull back up radar. Let me pull this again and turn this off so you can take a look, reminding you of what we've got. No warning here. Heavy rain in northern Clark County and southern Lauderdale County. A small shower there. We've got 5 o'clock for Newton County, Scott County, severe thunderstorm warning. And we won't hold you for an hour when it hasn't gotten bad. We're watching this in Carthage as this moves across. Showers in western NESHOBA County. This will end. We're at 4:11. This severe thunderstorm warning has 4 minutes remaining on it right here. That will expire at 4:15. Our next one will expire at 4:30 for NESHOBA County, and I don't expect that to carry. If they cancel this one early, they may get rid of this one. But this is what we'll watch here. As always, we'll come back. We're going to be watching this behind the scenes with all this. Any other updates or anything sent in, Dylan, at this point?
I'm working on loading some images. Eva was asking if the wreck that occurred was eastbound or westbound. I told her that it was, I believe, westbound.
Nope, it's eastbound.
It's eastbound.
It's in the eastbound lane.
Well, I apologize, Eva.
No. You are absolutely correct on that, Dylan. I got my No, it's eastbound.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure on that. Let's go back and look here. I posted it to be sure. I don't want to be wrong on this. Yeah, it's to know which area it is. Let's double check myself here. Eastbound. Double sure on that. All right, we're going to stay behind. We're going to watch this, and we'll come back live in a minute if the threat of this gets a little bit worse. We are getting reports of Robert Morgan telling us high winds and light rain in the Enterprise area. Newton is under a warning. As we go back over here, let me show you this. If you'll look at this right there, Newton is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. That was one of the questions there. And that's kind of where we are at the present time. We've got some warnings, not as bad as it could be, and we'll watch them carefully and come back and let you know at any time whether this threat, if it picks up and gets worse, we'll come back and go on live. Now, No power at Till Newell Animal, Sarah Rogers said. So let's do this before we jump off here. Let me go over here and get a button and look at what we've got right here with power outages. Let me go here where you can see this. We got a few folks without power, 115 as a matter of fact. So what we're showing here is 55 in Lauderdale County. We have 135 people in Clark County. Let's go back to our map and take a look at this. So out in the Toom-Suba area, 15 people. And as y'all were saying there at Till Newell, no power. We go down to the southeast of Zero. We've got 53 people right here. That's to the south of Wynot area. Matter of fact, let's just get in a little bit closer where we can read this. This is going to be Causeyville Road and right down through here. That's County Road 456, if I'm reading that right. That's going to be a total of, 51 people. Then we get 107 here. So that wind has been cutting up, as we pointed out and showed it to you on radar just a moment ago. It has caused more power outages. Nothing worse than sitting in the dark, not knowing what's happening. Those are the instances that we have. Now, hang on here. Let me go and let's go ahead and check Mississippi Power while we're at this also and make sure nothing different with that. We've got 55 customers. Let me go back up here and hit another button to get it back over to show you. We have 55 total customers out on Mississippi Power, and we're showing it's not that many in the Lauderdale County area. You've got 5. They've got it down to 2 people here. Down by the Children's Museum is what we're looking at right there. So it's not as bad as it could be. And of course, Mississippi Power goes out of the coast. We've probably got some down in that direction. Total of 4 there in Lauderdale County as we look at those. Interesting to watch that. But as we said, no major concerns. We do have these thunderstorm warnings that are still into effect. We're at, 4:15. Let me update radar, and we'll see if this has gone out. Let me turn off this, and let's pull this back up where you can see what we've got with our... this has expired right here. They did not cancel NESHOBA County. They did here in Leake County cancel that, and that's where most of the rain is occurring right now. All right, let's pull that. And we have a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock for the entire area, if you're just tuning in on all of that. Still, Stonewall, these areas here in the Enterprise getting dumped on. But no warning for you at this time. We've got all the warnings to the northwest of you, NESHOBA County, until 4:30. We've got Scott and also Newton County until 5 o'clock. Again, we'll be back and watch this carefully throughout the afternoon. Raining in Stonewall, she says, Dylan.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Raining in Stonewall, some strange wind direction going down in Quitman, according to John Morgan. And wherever the Roy community is, does that mean that Roy in the Roy community?
Yeah, that's
just his place, or
that's going to be in Clark County.
Clark County, I see.
And so a lot of rain in those areas. And again, we'll be back. We're going to be monitoring this behind the scenes, and we'll come back and go live if that threat becomes something worse. Thank y'all for dropping by. Always here for you when it comes to the weather. Here at the Scotty Ray Report. Thank you so much.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: